it's James. Welcome back to another edition of Ask the Doctor. This is what is it, week number 5? So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for asking questions. Without the questions, I wouldn't have a show. So thank you all for keep asking every week. So let's see what this week's book of questions has to deal with. Jason M asks, what do I think of CBS announcing that the new Star Trek series will be on Netflix outside of the US and Canada? Do I think they are alienating their core audience? Not really, because if people want to watch a show, they will go after it. They will give money, like, say, when Marvel announced Daredevil and Jessica Jones and the Defenders and Luke Cage would be on Netflix. It's not like people said they wouldn't watch it. People watched it. If the fans of The Evil Dead want to watch Ash versus the Evil Dead, they'll go and get stars and whatever. And basically, whatever show people want to watch, whatever network is going to show it, or what streaming service, people will go after it just so they can see it. That's the way things work. And you can't cry because you don't want it, because they're not giving it to you for free. Nothing's free in the world, obviously. So if you want to watch a show, if you really, really want to watch a show, you'll make it happen. Let's go to number 2. Robbie asks, would I consider the Thor Ragnarok movie to be a sequel to The Incredible Hulk, all wrapped up in the same movie? It's probably like saying Captain America Civil War is more or less an Avengers movie and or an Iron Man movie. So from what I understand, they have Thor and Hulk have equal billing, so it would probably more be a sequel to Age of Ultron than it would be Incredible Hulk, since the Incredible Hulk was made in 2008. Since, at the end of Age of Ultron, spoiler alert, the Hulk just disappears in a Quinjet, not to be seen wherever. So who knows? I mean, it's not like they have Thunderbolt Ross and Betty Ross in a movie to tie together to the Incredible Hulk, so it is what it is. Ryan M asks, what's your first gaming system and what game do I remember playing the most? It was probably in Christmas of 87 or 88 that I got a Atari 7800 from my father. Yeah, I wanted a Nintendo, go figure. It's like, well, I'll give you a game system, but it's got to be within a certain price range. Fine. Okay, I'll take an Atari 7800 then. I got no choice. I want a game system. So I had a few games I played immensely on it. I had Dr. J versus Bird on it. I had the game that came with the system, Pole Position. I played Galaxian quite a bit, I think, but I think the game I played the most was probably Donkey Kong Jr. on it, because I'm a fan of the arcade games. When I was a kid, I loved playing in the arcade. So just to be able to have a graphic quality arcade game to play at my home kind of, made me very happy. Yeah. I have an anonymous question, so why is every celebration have to be considered a holiday? This is a question I ask myself. I mean, why does everything have to be a holiday? Like, say, National Star Wars Day or National Punch in the Face Day, which is probably a holiday. I don't want to find out, but I mean, I can understand it, because it's just, if you have a belief in, say, punching someone in the face, you could probably bring those that like to punch people in the face together. And, it's like, it's your day. Fine, okay, but I'm not really I'm not really a big fan of just having just these little rinky dinky things just for no reason, like not everything needs a day. I don't understand. I mean, it's might be more for promotion purposes or whatever, so you buy a product. But I'm not the biggest fan of National Everything Day. It kind of burns my biscuits. Last question. Sean S. asks, have I ever seen a doctor for my anxiety issues? I did on and off. I didn't really have a doctor per se, but I used to see therapists when I was in elementary school. I used to see my guidance counselor every week when I was in high school. The last time I actually saw someone for my problems was probably my senior year in college. I went to the school the college psychiatrist because I had a couple of dark events, which I'm not going to talk about now. But maybe if there's enough interest, I might use it for an About Me storyline down the line. But I'm what they call a high functioning person with these issues. Like, these don't stop me. My problems don't get in my way. It's not like I've locked myself in my bedroom and I don't do anything. So I just keep trying to get past it. I've never had an incident in 20 years where I've stopped entirely and just said, "Oh, why bother?" I mean, I say why bother, but I keep going through it. I have to do it. If the day ever comes where I do stop doing it, where I do hit that wall, then I will see a doctor. But right now, I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. I haven't stopped living, I guess. And it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, my anxiety issues don't really get in my way. They're there, but they don't stop me from doing things. So yeah, that was a great question. Yeah, those are the questions for this week. Thank you all for watching again. Thank you for asking the questions again. I greatly appreciate it. Without the questions, I can't do the show. So thank you all for submitting them. Now, if you want to submit one, instead of just, I know people like to watch. That's fine, but I can answer any question. I love answering any question. No question is too stupid to answer. So if you see me, if you work with me or whatever, see me out in the world, don't be afraid to tap me on the shoulder and just ask me a question. I'll jot it down and I'll use it for a show. But if you can't see me, just use these addresses right here, and I'll be glad to answer any question you have. So yeah, that's a show. Thanks for watching, and probably see you next week.